In this video, I want to talk to you about the element of your child's piano practice that is the most often forgotten: listening. This is the biggest difference that I see between musical households and non-musical households. When a family tells me that, oh, they were very musical, or when someone who played piano growing up tells me, oh yeah, I came from a very musical family, what they often mean is that other people in the family played music and that they listened to music at home. Those two things often go hand in hand. And if you're in a non-musical family, meaning you didn't have music education growing up, or you didn't learn to play an instrument or sing, that's totally fine. First of all, you are not at a disadvantage as long as you still build music into your house. So I talk about this as having hard water or soft water. Those that have soft water are the households where you're already playing music all the time and you talk about music with your kid. Maybe you even sing with them around the house. The hard water families are the ones where we need to add a little extra to that mixture because music isn't currently playing around the place. Or it is, but it's always in the background. It's not in the foreground. It's not something you talk about. You're not really paying attention to it. It's really just white noise. So our water in our Practice Pie formula, which again is from my book, which is called Practice Pie, if you want to pick that up. So our water is what sticks things together. And the stickiness of practice is listening to great music. And please know that I do not discriminate. So when I say listening to great music, don't run off and think, well, she only counts it if I'm listening to Wagner. First of all, not a Wagner fan myself. Second of all, I think all music is good music. And all genres are good with me. What I want to see in a family's listening activities is variety and attentiveness. So you listen to different types of music at home, and sometimes you listen to things that are outside of your comfort zone or not what you would usually choose, and you talk about it with your kiddo. And you say, this is interesting. I've never listened to music like this before. What do you hear that's different to the music we normally play? Or you listen to classical music even though you don't know anything about it, and you just try and guess with your child what instruments are in it. You can be wrong. It doesn't matter. It's about encouraging them to listen. Actually actively listen. Because so much music these days, we've never had more music around us, right? When Beethoven wrote his music, you had to go and see a live musician to hear music. But now it's everywhere. And it can be wonderful that it is. It's our constant companion, right? And I love that because we all love music so much. But sometimes it's just the background. It's just the white noise, as I say. We're not listening to it. It's just fuzz. It's on in the supermarkets. It's on in the car, down really low or up really high, but you're still not listening to it. And so all I want you to try and do to make your child's music listening stickier is to just talk about it. Find ways to bring it into the conversation so that it's not always in the background. The other thing that is really useful here is to start to listen to some future pieces. I call this Future Water, which I joke is kind of like sounds like a weird brand name of some trendy water, doesn't it? Future Water. Anyway, so Future Water is about listening to pieces that your child might play at some stage. Now, your teacher can probably recommend pieces that are appropriate. I like them to be at lots of levels, so they could be things that are coming up really soon in their books, and they can be things that are way down the track, that are like college level pieces that they can aspire to learning one day. But listening to lots of music on their chosen instrument, and especially stuff that they might learn someday, is really wonderful and can provide great opportunities to chat about looking forward into the future and sticking with their instrument for a long time, because we know it takes a long time to really get proficient.